गडीच्या सर.
Sajan ma'am, are you there?
Bhagat madam?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Shall we start?
Ha, Sajan madam, you can start.
Okay, sir. A very good afternoon to all respected dignitaries, invited guests, and faculty members and participants. It's my immense pleasure to heartily welcome everyone on behalf of Department of CSE, PR Pote Patil College of Engineering and Management, Amravati. I, Professor Kritika Chhajed, welcome you all for the third day of ISTE approved 1 week online STTP on unleashing the potential of data science for engineers, organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering of PR Pote Patil College of Engineering and Management, Amravati from 7th June to 11th June 2021. First and foremost, I welcome Honorable Shri Praveen Kumar Ji Pote, President of PR Pote Patil Education and Welfare Trust's Group of Educational Institutions, Amravati. I welcome Honorable Mr. Shreyas Kumar Pote, Vice President, PR Pote Patil Education and Welfare Trust, Group of Educational Institutions, Amravati. I also warmly welcome Honorable Dr. S.A. Ladke, Director of PR Pote Patil Education and Welfare Trust, Group of Educational Institutions, Amravati. I welcome Honorable Dr. A.V. Kare, Principal, and Honorable Dr. Mohammad Zuhair, Vice Principal of PRPCEM, Amravati. I also welcome Dr. A.B. Gadicha, HOD CSE Department, PRPCM, Amravati. I extend my gratitude towards our keynote speaker, Honorable Dr. Kamal Gulati Sir, Associate Professor, Information Technology and Computer Science Department, Amity University, Noida. I extend my warm welcome to all our valuable and distinguished guests, academicians, researchers, experts, all the respected deans, HOD of various departments and faculty members for this STTP, and also thank them for giving a huge response to this STTP. Moving towards the session. Someone has rightly said, great things are accomplished by the talented people who believe they will accomplish them. I feel privileged to have today with us the renowned and a very talented guest, Honorable Dr. Kamal Gulati Sir, Associate Professor, Information Technology and Computer Science Department, Amity University, Noida. Dr. Kamal Gulati Sir is also working as an independent consultant with different universities such as Stanford University, Virginia, USA, FMS University, Delhi, Delhi Technological University, National Institute of Open Schooling, etc. Sir has also worked with many international organizations such as Bahrain Training Institute, Nizwa College of Technology, Oman, etc. He has pursued a PhD in Management Information System from Singhania University, Junjunu, Rajasthan in 2013. He has more than 19 years of teaching and research experience. Sir has received many awards, some of which includes Visionary Teacher Award 2020 and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award for the year 2020 in International Golden Awards at Guwahati University, Assam. Sir Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan Award for the contribution towards the nation's development and Best Professor International Award on Teaching with Stanford University, Virginia, USA. Sir is an accredited management teacher certified from All India Management Association. He has completed near about 36 certification courses in different technologies in computer science field, such as SQL, data science, R programming, Python, CCNA, and Microsoft Certified Professional. He has been invited as a keynote speaker for many conferences and workshops. Sir has also been continuously imparting training to many renowned national and international corporate companies, some of which can be named here as MTC Vodafone, Reliance Communication, Unicharm, NIC, Honda Seal, Ericsson, etc. He has published total 12 patents, out of which 1 is in India and 11 in Australia. He has published total 52 research papers in the renowned national and international journals and conferences. Sir has up till now published 4 books, 5 chapters, and 1 real-life case study at different publications. So we are fortunate enough to listen to and get knowledge from such a versatile person for this training. So I request to such a dynamic personality to share his knowledge today on effective use of data science to build data stores. Please.
Good afternoon, all.
Very good afternoon, sir.
I hope you all are able to hear me and able to get the picture.
Yes, sir. Our voice is clearly
Yes.
audible.
Oh, so nice. Thank you. First of all, I want to thank you, madam, for reading my entire profile. I was just wondering that I've shared around 13-12 pages. Ma'am would take to read entirely, but I don't deserve, ma'am, what you have read it. I have, whatever you said it's my all, the contribution towards academia and towards my teaching and the passion. And I really want to thank you, ma'am, Kritika, for reading the profile. So this is the day 3rd, I believe, and we are here for a short-term training program for data science, right? And I really want to thank you, the PR Patil College of Engineering and Management, and special thanks to my friend and academician, Dr. Ajay, who has given me a chance to, to speak in front of you and to share my experience, what exactly I'm doing for the data science. As I was there yesterday in a session for a few minutes, and actually my schedule was tight, so I could not attend the entirely, but I got to know that you have an ample, experience for the same. So let's begin it, and I'll try to, share what I have my experience, but at the same time, I also see that I should also learn from you. So let me share the slide. I hope you are able to see my slides.
Yes, sir. It is visible perfectly.
Oh, very good. Very good. So welcome to the day 3rd. As ma'am has already given my, the introduction, I will not take time, but I will say that if you can connect with me to share and gain knowledge among each other, I can see that very senior, academicians are present right now for this session. So let's begin and let's see what I can do. So here I'll be asking some question from your end, because I believe that if the two-way communication is there, we can build more data stories with the help of data science. So let's have the participation. These are some questions. Let's have the first question for everyone who is listening and able to see on the screen. The biggest retailer in the world who doesn't own a single retail store. Any guess? Let me, have a chat window also. Yes, Kritika ma'am and PR Portal has already in Amazon. Exactly, Amazon. Very nice. Second one, but not the least, The biggest hotel chain of the world who does not own a single hotel.
McDonald's.
McDonald's, hotel chain. I'm talking about hotel. Swiggy. Nope. Swiggy is an transportation logistic of this. Oyo is an Indian. I'm talking for the world. Abhishek, world. Sadhya, Swiggy is an food transportation logistic. Any more guesses? I can see the participation is full of it. I can see 85 are there currently. Oyo is an Indian. Go for an international. Any more guesses? Neha ma'am, Abhishek. Okay, I can come with the answer. Airbnb. Okay, third one, but not the least. The biggest fleet owner of the world who does not own a single car. Oh, Uber. Krutika ma'am already know the answer. Very nice, ma'am. That's exactly right. Fourth, the biggest entertainment company of the world who doesn't own a single cinema or multiplex, although the multiplex are closed these days due to the pandemic. Netflix, exactly. Krutika ma'am. Very nice. Lastly, the biggest knowledge bank of the world who has never published a single book. Very interesting answer. Everybody knows the answer. We use every day, every time, before we sleep, before we awake. Wikipedia, no, Dr. Atul. Krutika, again, I think Krutika deserves a, applause. I think she was given an answer for Zizan, right? Neha ma'am, right? Google. Very nice. I think all of these companies we oftenly have been seen, oftenly we are reading, oftenly we are using these companies. So let me know what inspired these companies to work on these. They don't deserve, they don't have any, they are not doing any kind of an, they are the intermediate, these companies. If you can see, if you go into that thing, they don't basically create their things, but they sell the things. Actually, if I say in a one nutshell, they are doing a marketing. I think most of us, we agree. Okay, my topic is today what I have been given by the institute, by the college. It's data science with stories. Don't you think they have some stories behind it? Every company is having a very interesting stories, whether it's Amazon, ANB. I'm sorry with the spelling. It's a typo mistake. I sincerely apologize. It's ANB, not BNB. Netflix, Google, Uber, Swiggy also, Zomato also, Oyo also. I have not taken those examples. So they inspire, by these terms. I think most of us will be agree because of this pandemic, what has been happened by the combination of digital connectivity and work for the enhanced customer experience. If the customer is happy, if you are happy, I think we can make possible stories and we can behave and we can work accordingly for the enrichment of the academic profile. I think these days is the most important that students should be happy in the Indian academics. I've been associated with many other international universities and they have their different norms to work on that way. But I think digital data connectivity towards to that thing. Okay, let's begin. Let's have one more, case study. I have not started my presentation. This is just an introduction, which I'm doing right now. I will be talking about a lot of stories for the day. Okay, and I'll be talking that how data science can make us much better life. Okay, I think we all know driving very well in Indian roads, whether it's a woman or a man. So, this is a statistic which I've taken from the kids4car.com. Okay, I mentioned in the picture also. So distraction, now we know that whether it's a national rule or international rule, while driving, we are not supposed to, text, supposed to listen phone, supposed to use the phone. But we have seen the statistic that 6% of the men believe that texting is distraction as compared to 4.2. So men's get distracted more. If the kids are in the car, men's are perfectly fine. It's almost a 10%, but the kids are in the car, their woman is driving, it's 26%, which is quite fair enough. So what we are trying to learn, what we are trying to derive from this, image or this picture or this statistics, we are able to see that, data science is moving towards that we are having more prone to chances of an accident. We are having that, we can say like that, if the woman is driving right now, they are having a chances are more than the men. That's why we say that be careful when the woman is driving. I'm just saying as a, as a joke, but I didn't mean that. So you can see like that the chances of the woman while driving in Indian sense are more as compared to men, because this has been statistically proven. Data has been able to collect. Data has been derived from different sources that we are having it. So this winning. So let's begin. These are the topic that I'll be talking for the day, which has been given to me. Discuss about these things. Although I believe you know already things. I have lot of slide today, so might be I'll be skipping that thing because I believe everybody knows about data science. Let me brief you an idea about BA, business analytics. Let me know what is the basic difference between a BA and BI, business analytics and business intelligence. Anyone want to speak? You can speak also. I don't mind it that. Like typing is very boring. I know that. "90 participants are there. I can see right now. I hope my voice is coming to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sadia. Business analytics and business intelligence, whether these two terms are same or not, not
No, sir.
how they are different, and what is the gig in the market, the technology 2020-21. Shifali, thank you. Not same.
Sir, is it data and taking a better decision using analytics and no
Okay.
idea about intelligence?
Okay. Okay. Just move to back. Sadia says BA, we analyze data. Very nice. Business intelligence is a term which has been used way back in 1984. If you search on the Google or get to know the history, we were having a CRM, then we are having ERP, then the decision making. Okay. Decision making was done by the machine that time also. AI was a very old thing, but now a gig is in the term which has been analytics been added, which basically makes the saying that the better outcome, smarter decisions, and we are having a actionable insight, relevant information. So basically, in a very nutshell, I will say that we are more focused towards to get a decision better in a smarter way and lesser time. I will not go to that story about and data processing information. Information gives what? Knowledge. Knowledge gives what? Wisdom. Wisdom gives what? Decision making. I think as a human being, we do that thing, but now it has been taken over by the machines. Thanks to this COVID, I'm very happy with the COVID, not because of that problematic in the entire world, but we have become a better, a timely manner. 1 p.m. means 1 p.m. sharp. Otherwise, IST, everybody knows what exactly a 1 p.m. means. So because of, machinery, because of the timing, we are able to adjust and we are able to do that thing. Let's talk about something about data science formation. I'll be just taking about the basic things, although I believe you have already discussed in the earlier days. Okay, data science is a combination of all the knowledge, all the domains, and how data can be converted with the better things, better forecast. Let us discuss a case study. Although you must be knowing, I'll be talking in the verbal more rather than sharing you the PPTs. Later on, I'll show you. Let's have this thing. Let me know in a yes or no in a quick manner. How many here you have read a story, Valentine, Amazon, which has happened in 2016 in US?
No,
Anybody?
sir.
No. Okay, one I'm getting answer out of. Guys, I believe in a two-way a communication. I don't want to bore. If you're getting bored, type. You're getting bored, I'll stop that time. No. Devika, Abhishek, they are all active, guys. I think they should get a better
We have not
certificate.
heard anything.
You have not heard anything. Very good. Theo Phillips. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, because Shraddha, Sadia. Okay. Devika, Rashmi. Very nice. Okay. Please listen in a very careful manner and let's see what you understand by the data science, big data, artificial intelligence, fuzzy logic, neural networks, and so many other things. Machine learning and so many things. Okay, let's go back around 5 years time when the world was good enough. Although I think before 2019 everything was good, and the coming year would be better and better. So what has happened? It's a real story. I can share you the link if you want it. In 2016, a boy, of the age of 21 years old, he was doing a shopping online on a website called Amazon.com. Amazon.com is a site from US. We have a .in here. They have a .com. So he was trying to select some garment for the girlfriend. So let's say he was selecting a Reebok shoes okay, of an pink color of a size of 7, Lee jeans of an 28 waist, and it was a day was 14 February. I think 14 February, we all know what is that. So when he was selecting, and when he has added on the card, and when he was finalizing the the order, he got a pop-up message. It says that whatever the item you have selected, it may or may not be liked by your girlfriend. Amazon pop-up message. Now the question to all the participant: how Amazon knows about the boy? Please note there are some constraints before jumping with the answer. Constraint that boy has never ever done shopping on Amazon. The boy and the girl, they are not on any social media, social networking site. They have never ever exchanged information. Security, secrecy, privacy is much more powerful in Western countries than in India. Believe me, we are very happy nowadays. If I get a poster that I am giving an talk here with session with the Patil College, I'll be happy to announce to different college, although I have not done it, but they don't do like this. They are very secretive, because if their information leak, they can be fired. So they have never ever done, and this is not an example of in digital marketing. Please take that consideration in your mind. I hope my case is clear. If you can come with the answer in an instant manner, how this no? This is involving data science. This is involving lot of things which you cannot depict that thing what is happening at the back end. There are some things in data science, we call it as an dark data, small data, and big data. Please note 3 jargons, which is very important to understand. Although I know that you are all senior, academician, professors, highly qualified, all these things, but still, I have to catch with the basic things. So any answer? I hope I'm clear with the case, or you want me to repeat?
Due to area of interest.
What area of interest, ma'am?
Like Amazon asking before the login.
Segmentation are there, classifications are there, statistical
Yes.
kind of the things are there, but in this case it was not there. It may be a part of it internally, but what makes, how I can know that, ma'am, you like a pink color, but for me, I know that I don't know your color, but I have ordered you a blue color.
Okay.
And result was what? Let me come to the result of that. When the girl knows the entire story that Amazon has given a pop-up while selecting, and you were selecting for my Valentine Day, they broke up. They broke up. The girl says, you are there with me and you don't know what are my likes and dislikes. The machine knows much better than you. And frankly speaking, they broke up. And that was a very serious problem. I'm not talking about the negative sides of a data science, but what they are trying to do, they are safeguard the logistics. Because if Amazon has delivered those products and it has been returned back, Amazon will be wasting their delivery charges, which the company doesn't want at all, although they are very happily to take return and refund or exchange, but they don't want. They want to get that the customer should be happy. And that Amazon in India also does a very great things. I am happy. I think most of us would be happy. I'm not saying other companies, they don't do it. They do. Any idea? Fastly, I will not take time in that. Anyone want to say?
User preferences?
Yes, ma'am, Sneha, ma'am. User preferences can be one example. What was the inside story? The story is very dark. The story is very, after that, you will think many times to go over to the online. Customer behavior, exactly, I'll agree, Aparna, ma'am, but that is not the exact answer. We know general user history. Cookies, I think everybody knows digital marketing. That was the thing. Theo Phillips, maybe call recording or get this. No, that was not thing. Krutika, ma'am, data stealing, selling of data. Yes, Facebook has done. We have know that, but this is not the case in this. Okay, let me come with the answer immediately. Otherwise, that is it. What has happened basically in this case? Again, whatever you're saying, that I am happy to hear, because I always check what kind of audience we are having. Everything. I do not have to tell anything. So what has happened? The boy was very good. The boy was very loyal. The boy has
he ordered for himself shoes number 7?
no. She was ordering for her, the girlfriend only. You can talk about an jeans or an makeup kit or an jacket or an garments, etc., etc. Nowadays, company Amazon knows, guys, whatever we do shopping, beware. They knows that I am Dr. Kamil Gulati. I stay in Noida and I have ordered last time this. You must be getting some prank calls, guys. Hello XYZ, you have won this much. You have won a Skoda car. To avail that thing, kindly transfer 10,200 for the logistics. You are still, and they know entire order history, what you have done last time, what kind of a payment you have made, how you have made the payment, when you have made the payment. I don't know how, but Amazon might be doing something. But again, these are the person, they are not from Amazon. They are something else. They are trying to, track your ID or get your ID in any ways. So anyhow, stealing data, maybe, ma'am, selling of data, maybe, but this was not the answer. This was the answer which we can think. But nowadays, they are thinking something else. Let me come with the answer in a very quick manner. What had happened in this thing, as I said, that the boy was very loyal, very good, very understandable. So what he had done, basically, he has given an add-on card. He was having a credit card. He has made one add-on card and he has gifted to her girlfriend. The girlfriend was doing a lot of shopping on Amazon, lot of shopping. And he was, while making a payment, she was used to enter a credit card. Although nowadays we don't have to enter a credit card, only we have to enter a 3-digit CVV number. But in Western countries, that is also not required. Only you say yes, the payment would be made. Now, what has happened when he was entering his own credit card, it has linked from the backend from the banking system, and it has been able to find that this kind of a transaction, this kind of things has been done. It might be possible that he may be doing a shopping for some other girlfriend. We can have it, right? We can have multiple girlfriends. It has not been stopped. Yes, no law is there for it, right? But actually, logistics were there, and this kind of a problem. So that's why digitization sometimes it is wrong. So you can understand, again, this can be cookies, it can be history, it can be chatting, it can be voice recording, it can be stealing of data. So data science, you can see like that, it has involved your knowledge domain, it has involved your statistics, it has involved your computational data analysis. Let's go to something more in this thing. So more in this thing, if we can see like that, some definition link, computational statistics, as I'm saying, hacking skills, stealing, Kritika ma'am rightly said, substantively expertise, math and statistics knowledge, data science. Let me skip these things. I think these we know already. Data science, I think we know already, right? Data science or not. Let me have some more examples about an big data and data science. Both are same or both are not same? I've just closed my video. I hope that's okay. Yeah. Data science and a big data. Related. Okay. Which one is bigger? Rashmi ma'am. Sneha ma'am.
Data science.
Data science is bigger. Yes, data science is much bigger. And big data is something like that. We have seen like a lot of data is getting generated. Last 1.5 years, 2021 June, before, or from June 2021 till March 2020, more than 33% of the data entire worldwide has grown, because everything has become over online, and it will be continue to grow more and more. So whatever the principle that we apply on the big data, small data, we are having it. And I think it works on all domain. I have a lot of example to share it. I'll be sharing in the coming time. So these are the things. My topic is not this thing. This is just as an introduction. I thought to share that thing. Let me come to my data stories, guys. Okay. My topic, what has been given to me is a data science or data stories. Let me know what we are able to understand by this topic. Any idea? How many here you have used MS Excel? I think most of us will be using. Graph you must be using, yes. How many here you have used visualization tools such as a Tableau, a ClickView, a Pantho, MS, Power BI? Exactly, Vinod sir. Okay, so what is this? That if we have that image kind of things, it always keep in our mind and we can visualize our data in that thing. Okay, types of data and suitable charts. Let us talk about something about an textual data. Textual data nowadays, you can see like that. If I ask some question, lot of answer would be coming. And we can also get to know what was the maximum word which has been done. In fact, Google does also that thing. We can always find out that which word has been used in a 24 hours time, which has been searched a lot. Nowadays, we can see that COVID status in particular reason, COVID stated in Maharashtra, lot of things we are having, how we can do that thing. And then we can see like that, measuring audience sentiments about a movie using Twitter or the text analytics. I think let us discuss something about the textual data. I will not name the movie, which has launched or which has released last year, and that YouTube trailer has a negative feedback. I hope you know it, what the movie name I'm saying. I will not give the name because all the things are recorded and director knows about it, he may be trapped, right? So do you think that the movie has loss in terms of monetary, or they have gain in terms of monetary after getting the negative views, negative dislikes? It was a Hindi movie, guys, right? Gain. Yes. So don't you think that sometimes negatives also become a positive? Nowadays we are happy to get a negative report of a COVID and we are happy. We don't want a positive report. So you can see the audience sentiments were into a negative, but the Twitter and the text analytics have become more, and the people have started watching that movie. All the movie was an average good. I will not comment on that thing, but they have gained. So sometimes, textual data, whatever we do, whether we like or whether we comment or whether we say that this is bad or this thing, sometimes it becomes a better. So it can be a vice versa also, it can do. Then example in the front of your screen that we are having it mixed data. Okay, mixed data, if you can see it here, we can see there are two things are there: survival rate of a gender and the boarding class. Okay, let's think about that. You're boarding a plane, you are in the member of a first class, second class, third class crew member. Okay, and you can see that the purple color, male members are saying no. Okay, in the third class, male members are no. Okay, and in the green color second class, the male member are no. So you can justify that thing, and we can have it, and we can see like that the survival rate are mostly of the female for the first class. Why so? Any idea why? What kind of this story we are able to get it? What makes us to represent these kind of things? Do we agree that if the plane crashes, so, I'm sorry, it should not then happen, but do you think that any passenger would be saved? We have heard that. Now think this miracle is also happening, right? Last, I think 2 years back, I have not know that Bangalore air has been crashed. I think Indian Airlines it was, and some passengers were safeguard. They have jumped from the window, something like that had happened. So they have been able to get, and we can depict like these things. These are the stories, and we can represent in terms of graphical kind of things. Then numerical kind of a data, how we can represent in terms of a data, how we can visualize in terms of thing, ticket pricing at a lower attraction we are having, what is the adult, what is the child are there, and we can see that different season and different everything. Let me talk about a second case study, which is a very interesting one. Let us have some answer from it. I'm sorry, in the between I'll be asking some question. 95 participants are there. Okay, can anyone tell me here what is a combination with the liquor beer? Okay, I know that it's summer, beer everybody knows, and a baby diaper. Any combination, guys? Both are vice versa, right? You must be thinking that what Dr. Kamalwati is talking today, nonsense, right? But it's having a fantastic story. Have you heard about it? You must have heard. Diaper and a beer. Okay, answer has already come. Vinod sir, when they go to buy diaper, they also buy beer. Why it is so? I never go, I drink a beer, but I never buy a diaper. What makes you to have this combination? Vinod sir. And how this, a theory has proven. And there are a lot of examples which we are having. Bread and butter, a tea and a sugar. Diapers and a beer mostly kept near so fathers can buy it. Okay, only the father can buy it. Okay, Shraddha ma'am, very good. Okay, I think everybody knows it. So lately, quickly have this a case and an example, second example. What had happened, in Western cultures, we are being born to work and work and work and work. I think most of us, I should be very open to tell you this COVID pandemic has taken our lives, taken our personal lives. I'm very disturbed. 24/7, the institute call us anytime. Lot of pressure is there. Do this, do this. They think like we are free, but frankly speaking, we are not free. We are totally engaged than what we have in offline work. Okay, they think like that we are doing nothing at home. We are sleeping, we are eating, we are enjoying with the family. But it is a very dark side. Okay, but in the Western culture, they means timing means 9 to 5:30 or 9 to 4, they will work. After that, nobody can disturb them. So what they do during their week ends, Friday afternoon, they go for a long drive. And once they go for a long drive, they go with their family, their girlfriend, whatever thing. And during this thing, if they have a kids, they buy a beer cane and a diaper. So that they should not halt in between because of these things. They should, go by a road driving and they can have those things. And in the same way, we have seen this is a trend, and these later on the companies have taken advantage. They've seen like that my sales getting boosted up during the weekend with the beer and the diaper. Why don't we have some segmentation in terms of the marketing, in terms of money? Why don't we have a much lesser rate or marketing we do during the weekdays, Monday to Thursday, and on Friday, Saturday we can increase the rate so that my I can earn more profit. Yeah, I can earn more profit. So that kind of a relationship is there, and they do in that thing. In the same way, everybody knows the story of the stock. Most of us will be doing investing in that thing. How we can see that how my stocks is going down and up, what kind of and drop careful we are having it. The COVID pandemic has already taken on that thing, and what kind of things we are able to realize. This is a very important thing, geographical data. Nowadays, COVID, there is a website which has been launched recently. It is skipping from my mind. Recently, it was some news channel which says that how many beds are available in each location. You can find it out. There are many sites are there, but that was a real website, and you can go that thing. So we can always have an graphical image visualization we can do, and we can get to know. Okay, or we can also get to know that clarity and meaning of analysis in terms of the graphical. Also, we do that thing. How it has been possible? It has been possible because of the machine learning. Machine itself does that thing. I think I will not touch. That is not my area. That is not my topic right now into machine learning. Okay, these are the individual models which can be Apple, which can be able to predict that thing. Okay, and machine learning can make as a far better than any other thing. It can be in a supervised learning, unsupervised learning, or a semi-supervised learning. Data science, as you said, that is a bigger kind of things. Explore many models, built and analyze hybrid numerical properties model, develop, can be handled, taken on that thing. Again, these are the basic things are there. Those who are interested, they can see for a minute what are the programming things are there. Please note very important thing. Data science is not important to learn the programming. They are important to learn how we can do the things, what would be the sequential of the things, and it can be passed to the data engineer to do the things. I am not saying they should be free from the programming language. They should have that knowledge. They should be knowing that thing. It's a kind of a more manageable kind of things, how we can get the things can be done. Okay, actionable insight to and answer key questions. I think mostly we are working on these areas, or these kind of an academician backgrounds are there. Might be we are from IT, most of us from the engineering, from the IT background, but IT involves all these domain. Okay, and I think data science, big data, all these able to answer in a much more significant manner. So that's why I have given two basically sides. One is the business and one is the IT and finance. Both are doing IT, finance, and the banking industry that we are having. And these are the things that is required. It is something like that, which are basically required for a greater uncertainty, risk, complex infrastructure, how data and how intelligent they are being. Characteristics of a big data, I believe we have already done these things, but only one point which I need to raise here. What make us to learn big data in a data science. Everybody knows these are the IBM, the characteristic which has been given. Some are saying 7 V's, some are saying 5 V's, some are saying 3 V's, and some are saying 4 V's like me. Volume, velocity, variety, and veracity. What is the actually we get from it? My question is very simple to all the participants here. What make us to give more focus on a big data?
So due to large amount of data generated.
Due to large amount of data. Don't we think that a large amount of data was there earlier time also? It may be larger that time. Yes, ma'am.
Need of more personalization of data.
Need of more personalization of data. Okay, you are near to that answer what I'm having. Vinod sir saying normal machine learning would not give us more accuracy in huge data. Normal machine learning. Okay. Any other than the answer? You all are right. I'm not saying you are all genius. Okay, let me come with that thing. So see, I don't know, with this, gadgets, whether it's an phone, smartphone, whether it's an AI based, whether it's an IoT, don't you think our life has become more miserable and we are more dependent upon these gadgets? Earlier we used to walk down. Earlier we used to do now also we are doing walking. I'm not saying we are not doing walking. We are more health conscious. But I think only for the sake for the people that I have walked around 9 kilometers. I have some friends internationally. They are also attending right now. I know that. So they always show me that, see, I have walked 9 kilometers a day, right? I have walked 8 kilometers, but I have not walked anything because I don't use anything. So, what we are trying to give, actually, this is a very small happiness that we are gathering. But ultimately, this data has been shared to the companies that this person required this insurance of this amount. This person smokes, this person doesn't smoke, this person drink, this person doesn't drink. This is more happier with the social. Why don't we give advertisement? So that kind of generation is there, and ultimately it will lead that our life in 20-25%, and sorry, in year 2025, remember, after 4 years of time, our life will be 50% on machines. We have not heard, I am a 40 years right now, and I have never heard in my life before 5 years back or 10 years back, what is a ventilator. Maybe it has not been required, or maybe it has not been, but now I think as a small child of a 7 years, he knows what is a ventilator. We are taking towards more ventilator. Shraddha ma'am says that gadgets make personal life dependent. Yes, exactly. So I am not against on it. My topic is not for that thing, but that I think our things are becoming more faster. We are earning more. Frankly speaking, if we see our, earnings and my name and fame, we are happy to come in a Google, we are able to connect. So many things are there. We are engaged. Result in a very bad kind of because we'll be all dependent and our life.
नाही काहीच नाही जा ना ऑफिसला कधी जायचे वाटत नाही अजून काही घेतले
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, okay. Sometime, this is also example. We think like that we have, muted and we speak. That is also an example we have a practically here. So although, these kind of things are distracting or thing, we need to do multiple things at the same time. I'm not against on it. So, okay, let's talk about that big data journey. What skill and processes do I need to add, modify to successful? Any guesses? People and processes in terms of the big data journey. What skills and processes do I need to add or modify to be successful? Earlier time, when I have done my MC level or a BC level or my school level, I have not heard any programming language. But now I think in a school of a 6th standard or 8th standard, they are learning Python and R. Although we don't know much better, I think most of us will agree that we are not equipped with the Python or R language or a Tableau or any other language. But I think they are being required right now. They are being mostly those kind of things. So here is an example, which you can see in a very significant manner. Unstructured, structured. I think we know what is an unstructured data. Structured, let me give an 1 point, both of them. Structured means which is in a tabular form, which is in a sequential form, which is in a row format, like we are storing some data in a SQL or a relational database. Unstructured can be any format. We are not particular to have on those design and architectural kind of wings. We are having those things and we are having it. Now the question comes here that how we should tackle. Right now I've given you 2-3 case studies that able to do that thing, whether it's a high, whether it's a medium, whether it's low. And you can see that unstructured means archives can be there, document can be there, some app based can be there, some media video can be there, some social networking text can be there, some public web in a Twitter, which is a good platform, the news media these days. Data storage can be there, machine long data can be, censored data can be there. They are all generating these kind of a data. What kind of a challenge, what kind of a story we can have it, how we can move. Nowadays we know that media channel, I will not say whether it's been sold or which is not been sold. If they have a very good news or good attractive news, good visualization kind of things, the TRP is good, although the TRP is sold and whatever, that is a secondary thing. But these things are happening. What kind of challenges, how we can make more stories than these. This is an important kind of things. Let's talk about some minutes on an analytics part. One is a traditional analytics, what I was talking before, that is a BI, okay, 1984, and business big data analytics, which is right now we are working 2010. Big data is not old, which has come in 2010 only, and now we are 2021, 11 years back we are having descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive analytics, data science. So descriptive, if we see in a very simple example, how we can view data from different angles. Think about an SQL database, which is having a 1000 record in 5 different tables. If you do any query that how many persons here are male and female belongs to South India, we can get to know immediately. Okay, but if I want to predict that tomorrow would be the day 4th of this, FDP, how many would be there from South India? We don't know. That will do a predictive based on my 3 days data. We having it. Data sets limited, a data science which can be clean data, simple data. But again, big data, we don't require that thing. Here, one more point I need to do that we should be clear with the concept of SQL and no SQL. Nowadays, the companies are moving towards no SQL because they support an unstructured data, semi-structured data, and obviously structured data. Because our data is not in a one server, one machine, they are into multiple servers, and we pretend to have those kind of things in a significant manner. Question what happened and why. A correlation would be new insights, more accurate and more answerable kind of things that we'll be having. This is again a very important slide in 2022, which has been taken by the company called Gartner. They are the top researchers that we are having it. And we can say like that, our demand, as I say that 50%, 7.5 million jobs globally, but not only 1/3. We have jobs are more, but we are not filled with that because we are not ready. We are not ready with that kind of things. People need highly skilled persons who can be effectively work from their home. This COVID has created certainly demand for the person who has enough knowledge, enough skills, and how to tackle in a significant manner by itself, by their own. So these are the things that we need to understand, and we are able to do that thing. If you have a knowledge, whatever knowledge, you should not be having a jack of all knowledge or master of none, but I will say jack of all knowledge and master of all. This kind of a theory that we are having. If we see the chronicle higher education, these things are happening. These kind of courses by IBM, academic initiative have taken, and these things. Second point, organization, what they need to think, what are the key business issue or the opportunity that a big data can help me to address? Key business. Okay, if we talk about it, I think there was an article which I read a long term back. Excuse me if I'm wrong. I think most of us, the academician professor, would agree with me later on, if not right now. Whatever we have studied in our school days, in college days, hardly 8% we use in a real life. I don't know why we are having equations, why we are having history, why we are having geography. My son is in class first. but I don't know why they are having geography, why they have history, why civics is there. Still question has been unaddressed. Might be, they want to have an jack of all trade, but we don't read. Why don't we have a specialization one day? Why don't we have an overview kind of thing? Thanks to these smart apps and smart gadgets, which help us to understand in a much more significant and much more, easy manner we can. In the same way, the organization have start educating, exploring, engaging, executing in such a way, such that the people execute what they execute in the during time, and it is a cent percent accurate, cent percent accurate. Whatever they have learned, if they are able to give that outcome nowadays, in IQAC level, lot of things are there. SOLs are there, PLOs are there. What is the course outcomes are there. What kind of an percentage of the student have learning as done. What is the prerequisite and again there. Lot of formalities to get an IQAC certificate or MAC number 1 or IQAC number 1. But ultimately it result not for a student, for an academician, we get to know that what is good and what is bad. But we are able to do that thing and we are able to engage with that thing. Inspiring new model and processes for organization, even entirely industries that we are having it. And this kind of things that is engaged. How nowadays practicality is there. Westernized culture is coming in India. We are more into an project work. We are doing it. Capstone has been introduced. Capstone kind of a knowledge we should give, how we can make better way for to sustain or to utilize with the help of the human node and human power we are having it. So these are some example. I'll just skip these things. Research, which is a very important, and this is the kind of thing that I'm working on it. What are the essential analytics capability we need to ensure we have to place? So I think we should be clear that if we learn, every day is a learning for us. I must have learned from you a lot of great answers from the different, the professor we have got it. Might be I can take those things inside from you. So we need to categorize into data types. We need to find out the entities. We need to compose, analyze. We need to see that how we can fit that data in the coming time, what kind of a data enriching, what kind of analytics we should have, what kind of expertise we should have, what kind of a user experience we should have, and what kind of important problems that we are having it. So this already done, I think traditional analytics, traditional things, structure and repeated tasks, but now we are doing in the much more faster thing. Okay, let me talk about the basic things. All of us, we have done a topic in our IT level. I think most of us from the IT, right? We have done a concept known as OOPS. Can anyone use one word for the OOPS, which has been, using right now? Object-oriented programming system, how it has been linked with big data. Anything that you can talk about it? OOPS, guys, I'm sorry, I'll be touching your older days. OOPS means what? Any idea? I think I'm not talking what are the features of OOPS, class, object. Even I also forgot, long time back. It was an inheritance, data abstraction, encapsulation, data hiding, something like that, right? Yes, Sadia ma'am, object and the class and programming. How it has been linked here with our big data? Although R is, dependent upon the OOPS only. If you go with that thing, in fact, the Python, but we never learn. Nowadays in school, in the 6th standard, they just start writing a code in a R, the programming and the Python, but they are not being given the basic fundamentals of the object-oriented that we have learned in C language or a C++ language. Any idea how it has been linked here? Firstly,
By simply clustering the data or forming classes of identical information.
Very nice, ma'am. Very nice. But I will use a word that is known as reusability. Frankly speaking, whenever I start my session with my class 1 with the student, whether it's a PG level or a UG level, I use a word reusability of code. And frankly speaking, I give them more essence on copy and paste. I think we all are doing in our entire life copy and paste, and we are very happy. And copy and paste, if we do a processing, is equal to become as a research. And the research, we remove the plagiarism. It gets published in a journal, and the journal is Scopus, and we are happy to place in our CV. Okay, and then how we call it as a researcher. Actually, we are not doing it. We just trying to modify those things we are doing. Go back to the 70, 75. Even I was not born that time when the computer has been introduced in the worldwide. You know, whatever the programming they have done, that was an excellent. Might be the hardware was slow, the programming was slow, but actually they have built those things that time. So we are doing a reusability. We are trying to enhance that code to make our life better, to make our life faster. So that is a big data. If you go into that things, you know, data on the Flexel platform, business user explore and that kind of things are there. And we are having those kind of things are there. So what we are doing on the left side, if you can see that analyze information are there, capacity to constrain down sampling of the available information. Okay, and here the big data, what it does, whole population analytics connects the dot. Okay, so we are trying to, you know, empirical study or you know, exploratory data, we are able to get it. And then in a traditional data, we are able to get yes or no. Okay, whether we are happy, not happy, although we are working on these area only. But in the big data, we are able to analyze a large data. That's how we call it as a big data. And we are able to get the exact thing. Okay, and that kind of things we are having it, and we can see like that hypothesis study on the left hand side on a traditional data. We are able to see, we are able to hypothesis, we are able to do the question, we are able to analyze, we are able to answer. Think about a topic that is known as SDLC, software development lifecycle. I don't want to move in that thing. Actually, feasibility study, we all were doing that thing, and we are able to test that thing. We are able to provide that software. We are able to help that the company were able to do it. On the right hand side, it has become more better. Data has been exploration in the much better way, and we are able to correlate. Like you can think about an beer and diaper, nobody has thought before, but now they are able to use and marketing tools. There are many and actionable insight how the companies can make money. You know, we always think that why these companies are selling in much more lesser price as compared to the offline stores, but actually it is not like the other side is very dark. Analyze after landing. In this thing, we always analyze when it has been launched in the market, but here we analyze in motion. We start with a very small sale, and then we do that thing. So basically, in a nutshell, if we see here, okay, we are able to see the percentage of our, you know, the percentage of here, we can see the veracity is there. Okay, the variety is there 2010, and we are able to reach in 2020. Okay, and we are here, and we need to go more, and we have to go for the sensor and devices. This is a very good example which is there on the screen. Okay, this is known as a text analytics. Okay, we are able to get into different levels. Okay, we are able to depict that kind of things here. Okay, and we are able to get through the people inside of it, that thing, what we are able to do that. Okay, nowadays whenever we create any ID in social media, okay, it asks the person information, wife's name, wife birthday, okay, and whether you're married, what's the spouse date, and they are able to, accordingly we get an advertisement, and accordingly our temptation get increased so that we can buy more. If we buy more, the company will be having business will be having growth kind of things. So deliberately actionable consumer insight from the social media. Again, these are the basic things what is happening. I just want to touch one more example. There is a very good company. In fact, that's the best company in the world, which I love it. The name of the company known as IBM. I think IBM was the first company who started with the hardware. IBM is the first company who started with software, and they have developed one software which is known as IBM Watson. I think most of us will be knowing that thing, what exactly it is. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
IBM Watson. So what it does, it basically takes into a personalization. Okay, and you can see like that whatever has been mentioned here in this graph, although we cannot read, they are very small. So whatever the activity we do over an internet, they personalize our things. Like suppose, you know, if you want to know what is my nature, what doctor commemorative nature, the company can go in a one go. They can use an IBM Watson on me, and it's calculate on the different website where I'm there, what kind of a personality, whether it's a aggressive, whether it's a quiet, whether it's a happy, whether, you know, he's able to spend money or he's able to sue that thing. They have hang it. And let me give you a very good website. Please note the website. it skipped from my mind. Just give me a second. You know, sometimes that's a food name. You know, that's a one site I'm also subscribed. Just give me a second. Let me once I get it, and you will be very shocked that your all information are there on that thing. Again, you know, I'm sorry. Once I get to know, I'll just tell you. So IBM Watson, I was talking about it. They does a personality test. They makes a story. They need the value. They need the need, and they have on that thing. Okay, eras of the computing. This is a diagram which I need to depict right now. On the topmost, we are in it. So we are more, you know, engaged with lot of machines rather than, you know, typewriter or an, you know, electronic. A typewriter was there, but electronic machine, and now that machine generation wise we are doing exactly. Okay, this is an Watson which I was talking about it. They were working on an known as a cognitive services. Okay, they used to ask, discover, and decide, which is a self-explanatory kind of things. Whatever we do a chat, whatever we discover, whatever we think we do, and accordingly it personalize our things. Okay, yes, I got the site name. You know, I am okay. Please note the website. The site name is springroll.com. I know it's a very funny name. Have you heard of this site? Anyone can say yes or no about this website?
No, sir.
Have you heard blockchain?
Yes, sir.
Blockchain, you must have been heard in terms of financial, right? That it will be a Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency, which will be working on that thing, right? But actually blockchain is much more wider. Springroll.com, you can search it. What it does, guys, you can create a free ID there. If you are on a LinkedIn, you can basically take that LinkedIn profile on that thing. And let's say I am from a company called google.com. Let's say I'm working as HR. So what I'll do, I'm having a paid link on the springroll.com. I can search your name. Let's say, you know, in LinkedIn, we oftenly matches, or we give lot of stories, such as example that I was working on IBM, or I was working for an Indian company, HCL. Okay, how we can verify? Only there are two ways to verify. Either I should connect with that company and I can know that Dr. Kanwati was actually working or not, or the second way, how we can do, you know, artificially, intelligently, that a blockchain can check and access that actually he was working or not. That does by a website known as a Springroll. They are working on a blockchain. If you can visit that site and if you can take that thing, they will take all the data from the LinkedIn. They will access that thing. They will take some time, 2 weeks, 3 weeks time, and they will say verified. Yes, this person has worked, this person has done this degree, this person has given this presentation, and then verifiable. So that is not a fake, and the company says yes, you are okay. So that is a, you know, one kind of thing that is working on that thing. So research in IBM, these kind of things are happening. I will not take much more time here in that. Okay, and text mining, networking, multimedia visualization effect. Let me skip this slide. Again, this is a very important in terms of an academician, which can relate to the database, data science story that we are having it. I think ma'am was quite good enough to reading the profile. I really want to thank her, but I don't know whether I deserve that much or not. So you can see like that, we are more interested towards research as an academician. Okay, what kind of the publication, what kind of faculty. Nowadays, I think it is growing. The people are, you know, starving to get these things. The people, they are not seeing that whether our feedback is good or not. Let me come with some more example in this academician. You know, here I am more friendly and more for towards student rather than to my dean, rather to my college, rather to my institute. Don't you think that the students, we are not dealing with fair with them? Like, you know, they give the fees to the institute, to the college, and after that they are being trapped. I'm sorry, I'm using a word trap. I hope we don't have students there, huh? Otherwise I don't know what will happen. So, you know, they have been trapped. They don't have any choice to change the professor. They don't have any choice whether they're happy with the professor or not. He's going in that thing. Right now the government university is working like that only. They don't know what they are doing it. They are not equipped with the latest knowledge. Because of that, we have seen the result that 12th board exam ultimately had been called off, which is, I think, which is very wrong. The government has done a very bad, but again, because the remote area, They don't have internet. We don't have any alternative. So again, it was right or wrong. But you know, in westernized culture, in international culture, what they do, the student has to pay fees. They don't have an alternative. But the student also having a right to choose their professor. Let's say I do teach data science. Okay, but the professor are 5. Kamal Gulati 1, John, ABC, XYZ, LYZ. So they can choose depending on the feedback of the faculty. They can know the pros and cons of the faculty. And accordingly, they choose a professor and they say that, okay, let me enroll with this professor. Let me enroll with this professor. So they have a dedicated website, you know, faculty feedback or ratemyprofessor.com. You should visit that site. You should create your profile for an international kind of thing, ratemyprofessor.com. And you will basically get to know that student how much you do. That is a genuine rating, not like a forcefully that we do with a student, that if you don't give the feedback, you will be allowed to get an admit card. So we need to work on those things. Then if we talk about use cases, let me talk about something more interesting use cases. Let me talk about how many here you have heard about an HoloLens. You can note the name HoloLens. Have you heard about it? What fantastic thing that a HoloLens is having? I hope
No,
everyone
sir.
is here. I think
No,
I'm
sir.
not making you bore. Huh? Let me know if you are making bore, because I know that it's around, I have 40 minutes to go more, right? HoloLens, have you heard? Yes or no? Can I have a quick answer?
No,
Please
sir.
note the whoever is taking, just note these names. Those are getting no or yes. You know, that is
No,
an
sir.
actual activeness we are getting it. Abhishek Sobia says yes, he has heard. Savarna says no. Abhishek's no. Okay. HoloLens is a very interesting, which has been developed by a company called Microsoft. You must have seen on the WhatsApp image that a forward, you know, photos are there, a person on a helicopter and a helicopter pilot, and a cameraman was taking some picture, right? Earlier time. Have you seen this picture? I think you must have seen, like
Yes.
both of them, what has happened? They have lost their job. Why so? Anyone can? Both pilot and the cameraman have lost their job. Any idea why they have lost their job?
Because of drone.
Because of drone, or I will say that both of them has not upgraded their skills. I will not say drone. If we don't upgrade our skills, our life will also be like this only. And that is with the age also. Age is just a number, right? I think most of them agree. So they have not upgraded themselves. Might be some of them will be upgraded and they have developed some drone, or they're working for drone. Nowadays, in a movie shooting or a camera, there are a lot of gadgets that we get. In the same way, HoloLens does what? HoloLens is a Microsoft product. You know, earlier we need to have a translator. Suppose I am speaking in English, some might be there in Chinese here. I don't know Chinese language. What to do? You know, there may be a converter, or they maybe say that, or a translator would be there which can convert. HoloLens does identically the same thing. They convert to an augmented reality and virtual reality, that Dr. Kamal Gulati looks like this, okay, and it will be having that, the pronunciation would be same only. If you go and YouTube will check the HoloLens video, you'll get to know that it will convert it in the same only. So it will convert your same language with the same thing only. You know, that is a kind of a beauty of a data science which has done. So HoloLens converts immediately, and then in between, translator has, you know, has been left their job or has been obsolete, and this kind of things we are happening. Then if we see that thing across the enterprises that we are having it, you know, lot of things we are having it. Again, IBM, I'll just skip it. These things we have already talked about it. I don't want to get okay. Let me talk about something on an, you know, a Cognos. Cognos is a product of an IBM. What it does, it is a business intelligence for decision making. Nowadays we just have to pull the data into that machine, okay, and we get to know what are the result, kind of thing. Let me give you some other example. How many here you actually know a company, although you know it, the company name is Amazon. What is the primary work of a company called Amazon? Two participants. No answer is coming. Shopping. Sadia is very active. Krutika, Kindle reading books, very nice. Dr. Perumal's delivery. Dr. Atul says online retailing, very nice. Any other answer? Any other answer? You watch some TV also, right? On Amazon Prime these days. Why not mentioning? Okay, Amazon, the work actually is not these things, guys. Amazon is a IT company total with the name of AWS. It's a B2B, Shraddha ma'am, you are right. But the actually answer is AWS, Amazon Web Services. Go and Google, you will get to know. They are the first primary thing in that. They are having multiple channels, but they do that thing. And if you get to know the truth of Amazon, you know, Amazon is the #1 website. They are into e-commerce. They are the best itself. I will say they are the best, and they try to update immediately, and the different companies follow them. Why so? I think if you go and Google, you will get to know the story about Amazon, how they are #1. Actually, in a very short sense, let me come with this story, very interesting one. Earlier backs, you know, they have started with the book selling only. They were used to sell hard copies of the books. But later on, they have realized that this is not my product. Why don't we have multiple products at the same time? They have started with multiple products. They were doing excellent work. But you know, they want a robust system that whenever the customer comes to my website, you know, the attraction is the most important. If you invite someone in your home, or if you meet someone, attraction is the first one. Might be you have talked before, but the attraction is the first one. So why they have thought that why don't we make a website in such a beautiful manner that if the customer comes, he should not go without purchasing our things. So they have started building the website in such a model that, you know, it attracts. They're having lot of sales, lot of customer satisfaction, lot of feedback, delivery channels, and they can help, they can assist, AI based, etc., etc. They have made excellent website. Later on, they realize that my website is being used most of the weekend days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Weekdays, mostly people are busy working, they never come. I'm not saying they never come, but less, you know, the footfall was less. So they said, why don't we render these surveys to the different companies, those we required? And they formed a company known as Amazon Web Services. You'll be feel amazed that Netflix, all the data is on Amazon Web Services. In fact, Facebook data is on Amazon Web Services. The ESPN sports are on Amazon Web Services. You can Google and get to know. So they have made such an interesting kind of things. You know, they are based on that things they are having, and they are working on that kind of things. And they're doing excellent kind of things. And that's why they are #1 company. Amazon is #1 company in terms of providing infrastructure, platform, cloud computing, etc., etc., pay to pay thing. So they deals with those things, and they do lot of analytics. If you want to start your lens, you can do. With the same way, they have also have an Amazon Lex. Please write down the name if you're interested. Amazon Lex, Lex. That is also based on the Cognos also. They take the inside of your, you know, business, and they provide a business intelligence analytics at a one go, like the Cognos done by IBM. Then SPSS, I think most of them we know, we do a lot of, you know, statistical kind of the calculation, which is much more relevant. In fact, Indian researchers, they want to do a PhD, they want statistical exploratory data analysis on SPSS rather than any other platform. I will not take much more time on this thing. I think in Excel, we must have done what if analysis scenario, monitor and analyze, we can do how we can plan and forecasting things. We can have to do the same. And these are the things, something like all people, all decisions can be done that thing. Let me come to the main agenda of my day. You know, that was an introduction. I'm sorry for a long introduction. Okay, so evaluation of analytics business user. As we know that analytics is not a new gig in the market. It's a very old one. Spreadsheet, everybody uses. And I think spreadsheet are mother for all statistical applications. And they will remain #1 forever, despite of we have n number of tools available, freeware or shareware, and they do a data discovery in a much more significant manner. Let me talk about some cases, practical life, where we are having a big data stories. So #1 case, let me discuss about an uses and billing analysis. Okay, let us have a quick question in a again, we can have it. I think how many here you still using a postpaid connection? Just write yes or no. Postpaid. Samiksha says yes. Ankush says yes. Kritika yes. Shraddha says no. Sadia says no. Miss Sheetal says yes. Sobia says yes. Abhishek says yes. Vinod says no. Vishali says no. Vinod says no. Shifali says yes. And I can see a mix. Sumit says no. Out of 118, only 22 has replied. Please note. Sumit says no. Preeti says no. Okay. Okay. Great. Rishabh says yes. Postpaid connection, right? Postpaid mobile connection. I'm not talking for the broadband. Mobile connection, GSM connection. Rishabh says yes. Preeti says no. So 25 out of 118, which is fair enough. I think audience is always like this. Only 20% are okay active. I'm happy. So we know that the users are billing adding, and still you can see that promotion is going on, that convert to a prepaid to postpaid. We'll offer this. We'll do these things. Okay, and why they want to do the companies? Why they want to force us to have an postpaid connection rather than a prepaid? There are several reasons. The main reason like that, you will be more liable to that company. Until unless you pay, you cannot shift over it. And they can have a lot of stories in terms of they can offer you much better things what a prepaid was not having. So that kind of things that we used to have, right? Then if we see like that, just see for a minute on this slide, the postpaid is having lot of things that we do. Okay, what kind of an volume we generate or we use, what kind of an structure we are having, what is a latency sign. There was something news. I don't know whether it's correct or not. I have not searched on that thing. It was something like this. Okay, that was based on, they say that if you are having a postpaid kind of a connection, then your call connects faster, much more easier way rather than if you are having a prepaid. But actually these things are not true, and these kind of things are there, but they want to be more liable and these kind of things. So data science work on these stories, and they want to charge customer on the platform, whatever the usability are there. There was a time, trustworthy. Sobia said trustworthy. Exactly. There was a time, okay. Okay. So there was a time when, we need to have those things. Then what is a solution? How they can make it much better? You can see it here. You can see it here that these are the server where we are having it, and we can dispatch in the queues. Amazon, again, Amazon I'm using here. Amazon Web Services, Redshift are there. They're having a billing service. They can get to know more in advance. Okay, they can have and build a good relationship. They can continue with those things. They can offer you much better way. And nowadays, if you go for a broadband connection in India, the postpaid, the connection in India, you can see like that, lot of offers they give, lot of things they give. And there are so many kind of things are here. Let us talk about the second example, which is more kind of a real stream, that is the Clickstream for retail website. In the beginning, most of the professor, most of the participants have already answered that streaming they must be having, or cookies were there. Okay, so they can collect a feedback kind of thing that we are having, e-commerce kind of thing we are having, and they work on that kind of thing. So if we go into that kind of things, we are having different kind of an architecture. I don't want to touch these technical part, but at a one go, I just want to touch these things. Okay, big data is just a concept. Hadoop is a technologies which is working on a distributed kind of a platform, and which does two major things. One is the storage, which is known as HDFS, Hadoop Distributed File System, and second one is known as the analytics, which is based on the MapReduce. Okay, and they use exactly, Sadi has said it, Hive and Flume. They have a Pig, Mehot, they import, export data, and they do the calculation on the basis of it. It's very easy to say the story what I said in the Valentine, but it's very difficult to calculate, difficult to give and predict those things in a significant manner. So there are a lot of nodes are being there, whatever you click, whatever you do it, that kind of things are there. Let us talk about the third one, a case sense, that is on a IPL. Okay, I think IPL Indian is very famous on those things. Okay, which players should they buy and which they should not buy it? How much money you should spend on a player? What are the values of different players? I think Dhoni, we know that, who buys, which is the team he will be going to select, or what kind of things are there, what kind of business they can have more on those things. They do that. It is all based on the player ranking, what kind of a ranking he did in the previously, and we always see how much good he has played last time, how much runs he has made, how much wicket he has done, how much the medals or the winner he has done it, right? This is a very interesting movie. It has come in 2011. If you're not seen, kindly note that a Moneyball. Okay, again, this is based on the statistic based, computer based method, and it was based on the baseball, baseball general manager Peter Brand, an economic graduate, how they challenge and convince you to try the form and competitive sports. And it is a real based story, it's a true story, and how they have basically earned the money, that kind of things that we are having it. Then let us touch about the cancer research, that is on a data science on and medicines. There is an robotic pill. I don't know whether you know it or not, that is based on the data science. Nowadays vaccine is on, throughout the world. We are all going for a vaccination that the COVID should go off. But think about the senior citizens. They have to, like, if they are having multiple problems, multiple disease, they have to take every time, they have to take some medicines, every 2 hourly, 3 hourly, alternate days. So why don't we have one medicines which can be taken in the morning or on the time circulated, that it should dissolve depending on the time, that we call it as a robo pill. You can search on YouTube or on Google, you will get to know. So that kind of an, machine learning algorithms are there. The medicine will look like a normal only, but it will dissolve only that which has been required for a body level. Rest, it will remain till that time being, and it will inject or it will insert, it will go to the body when it has been required. Healthcare, that is again a very interesting kind of thing, and Stanford Medicine, they have worked during an interesting kind of things. Okay, what they have done, earlier we used to say that a machine has to be, a doctor has to train a machine, but now the concept has been changed. The machines are giving training to the doctor, and we can see very well that, radiologist, there is a video on radiologist. What is done, it can scan your, the body. Nowadays, lot of machines are being inserted because of the COVID. They can, take our scan of the body entirely, and they can get to know that when you have been gotten COVID or not. But they can do that thing, and they can give the report immediately with a very accurate manner. This is something very interesting. Election based story on a database election in 2012. When Obama has came into picture, nobody has thought in their dreams that the Obama, would be the president of US. This is all because of the big data, all because of the social media. The people are liking, and the people were doing that thing, and they were focused. And nowadays, social media enhance and change the mindset of that thing, and it has been become 1 millionth friend install on Obama Facebook, give access to the friend. This is all because right now we can also see in the exit polling what is happening, and we get to know, although the exit poll last election, what we have in West Bengal was a totally failure. Sometimes it fails also, guys. Sometimes it is a vice versa picture. But again, I will not say to the media, but it happened. But it does on these bases. There are certain parameter that we do have, and we do basically share on these level that we do that thing. Then customer analytics, Amazon, we can always think about this kind of mind. And we always believe that retention or marketing analysis or customer surveys, which are more required, which makes to that thing. So I have more things, but I'll skip it because I'm thinking not to tell. I can share this slide afterwards. Let's have question and answer. And then if you think we can, we can have more things. Before question and answer, one question for the entire audience. Can you see this graph?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you spot 6 flaws in this chart? Visualization. Mine was data stories, right? Can you tell what are the 6 problems, or this chart seems to be same, very excellent, very good. It is on the valuation of the Facebook based on the data valuation in billions. Anyone can start. You may be wrong. Everybody will be getting the certificate to attend. Don't worry. Or this chart seemed to be excellent.
Sir, there is no consistency in X bar, we may say.
Very good, sir. I appreciate. Krutika ma'am also said that thing in the chat window. Visualization, a problem by Vishali ma'am. Very nice, ma'am. I think you are able to identify. Excellent. 2 things has been noted. There are 4 more things which need to be noted. Very silly mistake, guys, which we do in our daily life also. Okay, let me come with the answer. These are the 6 things, whatever you can see that 3D effect can be in a much more better way. Uneven time period. You can see 17, 18, 10 in the X bar, which is not good. It should be in a sequencing. Value exit does not start at 0, but to start at 0. 3D effects, excessive use of dollar. You can see dollar amount is given. Why we need to have more many times? Excessive description is not helpful. You should have an exactly date or a time period. No core message and key points. We have a bar graph or an kind of a statistic which can represent X and Y. So last but not the least, storytelling is something like that, how the stories can depict for the future, what kind of a realistic problems can be addressed, okay, what kind of things we can have it, and what basically have it. Last but not the least, let me take some more examples. Have you heard about RoboDog? 2020, it has started a concept in Singapore.
No.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
RoboDogs, guys, in India, the cops are maintaining to have an social distancing with us. And we are very, having a fear factor. And cops are very happy. They are getting some work. Otherwise, please don't be forbidden that your family member would be cop. I don't want to take in that thing. So they had been taken on by a, they have made one physical device which look like a dog. They have given as a RoboDog. Okay, and they are maintaining social distancing. How they are able to do that thing? Okay, it solar charge it does, and it works or it runs on the park, in the malls, on the street. And if he finds that the 2 persons are sitting together and they are not maintaining social distancing, it takes the picture and it sends to the database to the government. And from the government, you get a ticket at your home. Ticket may be fine, ticket may be anything. How they are able to do this is all about data stories, because they are able to capture a picture by a concept known as CV, computer vision. Okay, and that computer vision nowadays they have entirely database. Like we are able to connect with Aadhaar. We are not with equipped that our picture can we do, but yes, if you do a backtrack on Google, if you take my picture and check on the Google, you can get to know more about me. Or if you write that thing, we are able to do that. So that kind of an concept or that kind of thing which has been taken in the COVID kind of form, and it is widely used in Singapore. The greatest value of a picture is when it forces us to notice what we never expected to see. Okay, so this is all about it. So this is the last but not data is a strategy game changing in the marketplace. Big data explosions has begun. Start now and ride the wave. Conquer the world, and all the best. Happy dating with different technology with IT. With this, I'm open with the question and answer. And these are my details. I'm very much available on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and my website, mybigdataanalytic.in, and Facebook page and slideshows. This may be found in the slideshow too.
I request all the participants, if they are having any query, doubt, they can write in a chat box or they can ask directly. Any questions?
My email ID is drkamalgulati@gmail.com. I think everything was so clear, or it was so clear. I don't know. No question there, then I'm happy.
Shall I proceed, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sir, it is very clear.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your valuable thoughts, very interesting real life examples, and deep knowledge about effective use of data science to build the data story with us. Your session was very interesting, interactive, full of enthusiasm, valuable knowledge, and new ideas that ignited the minds of all the participants. It will be a great pleasure for us to listen to you again in our future events. Now, coming towards the end of the session. Knowledge without application is simply knowledge. Applying a knowledge to one's life is wisdom, and that is the ultimate virtue. With these warm words and a kind message, we move to the end of today's session. On behalf of Department of CSE, P.R. Pote Patel College of Engineering and Management, Amravati, I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to all those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this session. At the outset, with my whole gratitude, I thank our chief guest and the resource person, Honorable Dr. Kamal Gulati sir, Associate Professor, Information Technology and Computer Science Department, Amity University, Noida, for accepting our invitation to be the resource person for this SCTP. We are really enlightened with your knowledge and words of wisdom, sir. We are thankful to our Honorable Chairman, sir, and Honorable Director, sir, of PRPGI for their motivation. I would like to thank our Principal, Vice Principal for their enthusiastic and continuous support. I'm also thankful to Dr. A.B. Gadicha, HOD CSE, for allowing us to arrange such events. And my heartfelt thanks to all the fantastic, enthusiastic participants for their active participation in the session. I once again thank one and all who directly and indirectly helped for making this session successful. With the permission of Chair, I hereby declare that today's session is over. Tomorrow's session will start sharp at 1 p.m. Till then, be happy and take very good care of your health and family. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable time.
Sir, thank you to you for inviting me. Thank you to all. Thank you to all the participants.
Oh, sir. Have a great day, sir. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.